YouTube, part 2 of my dipping experiment. I did the UK Lunars and learnt quite a bit, so I thought I'd try the method that I finally did on the cougars that I have that are milk spotted. And one I'd cleaned with a cloth earlier, and obviously this is not the one that I cleaned with a cloth. Because it's a lot easier to show off the coin. See, quite a few milk spots on this one, so they call that the first one to get dipped. And I believe this is the one that I cleaned with the cloth, because I know on the queens the other one looked a bit like a zombie sort of thing, and this one's not as bad. Still has a few kind of spots in certain places that I probably missed, because I said I did try and clean it as light as possible. And so that'll be number 2. So yeah, so let me try and move this around a little bit, because I'm going to have to move the chair over a little bit. Let's pull this way. So first of all, I'll get a little Q-tip, just pinch the end a little bit, and so this is number 1, this cougar here. So yeah, you can see it on the face quite clearly. Let's see what effect it has on it. So basically I put the coin down, get a bit of the solution on the coin, and then I'll give it a good roll over first, not with too much pressure, but just to get a bit of agitation for the milk spots, because it seems that when I just put it into the solution, it doesn't seem to work as much. So get a bit on, and as I said, this solution doesn't seem to be that strong. So where some of the other ones say, you know, 10 seconds, like easy zest, but I mean that's pretty hard to get in the UK, and obviously it's a chemical getting it shipped over, so maybe there is other sort of things. So then we've given that a little wipe with the not acetone, but the jewellery cleaning solution, and then I'll put it into the thing, and put it in there. There we go, to the solution, and we can give it a little bit of a, so need to leave it for 2 or so minutes, and then basically yeah, so that's basically the process. I probably will give this one a dip in a minute, and after I'll put them in the water and dry them off, and then I'll show you the results. So hello, back again. So it's had a dip for a couple of minutes, and very shiny, very shiny, but does still seem to have a few milk spots. But you can't, everything you can on the queen. A bit of an angle. It's on the queen's chin, but that may be a scuff or a scratch. But not quite removed all of the, but obviously this is under quite a huge magnification. Maybe leaving it for longer or dipping it again may help, but the cougar side, and that's the sort of thing, just keep dipping it until you get the desired result, but not for too long. As I said, this solution does seem to be quite weak. Compared to a lot of others. See, a bit of spot in there. I might have missed that with the Q-tip. So I'll give it another quick clean with a Q-tip and dip it again and see if it makes any difference at all. Okay. So yeah, that took a bit longer. I had to do it a couple of times, and the milk spot, I don't know if you can see, but seems to still be there, and it has made a difference to the naked eye, for sure. The coin is very shiny. Yeah, obviously this one had been cleaned with a cloth. This one has been dipped. That bit there, it's definitely a scuff on the face that I thought was part of the milk spot, but it's actually a scuff. And all in all, it hasn't done a bad job. I mean, it definitely makes them more obviously slight, still a little bit of spotting, but you know, as I said, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for an improvement on the overall coins, and I'm not going to do this other one right now. I had a better idea because of like something with tarnish on. I wanted to see what the results were or whatever. So I thought about trying to dip a dirty old pound coin just to see what happens. So I'm just going to dip that straight in, see what happens, probably explode. And I'll leave that in there for a few minutes, and I might stick in my lucky sixpence, and I'll try and clean that up, and we'll see what that looks like. Obviously that has quite a bit of tarnish on it, you know. It's meant to be for silver, but you can use other sort of thing. But it does take a little bit of time, this solution. So, you know, it's one of those things. So, anyhow, bear with me, and I'll show you the results. Yeah, so finished with that, and it made the pound coin go a bit gold, but can't really. It's in a very bad state, this pound coin, anyway. But it definitely made it look a lot cleaner, but probably not for pound coins. But my silver sixpence, well, it's not silver, it's copper or whatever it is, came up rather clean, and it was a bit dirty, and you can still see a little bit in the corner there. It might be a little, but yeah, it has made quite a difference. So look how clean that is. Obviously you can maybe tell it's been cleaned because of that little bit there, but it could be a knobble. I can't really, oops, knocking it all down. Look under the loop. What is that? Can't see. Yeah, it's not actually it's a little dent, a little imperfection in the edge of the coin.